Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And creepy wooden figures in them.
My God, because there definitely is one.
Yep, there sure is.
Oof. And Carlos, I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your Horror Daddy, Carlos.
What did we watch today?
So today we watched Thanks to Me because the Roulette of Horror told me that I was going to get to pick the movie of this week.
So you're a psychic. That's what you're saying.
I manifested it, remember?
You did manifest it. I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that.
So we watching Oddity from 2024.
And man, let me tell you.
Was it good? I told you.
That was pretty good.
I told you. Y'all need to go watch it.
It was pretty creepy.
Yeah,
it was pretty creepy.
It's on Shudder. It was directed by Damien McCarthy and written by Damien McCarthy as well. I didn't find a budget, but it made 1.5 worldwide million.
Yeah.
Shudder probably paid for some, so we might have made more. They don't tell us those things because then they'll be like, then why are we paying so much for streaming services? You know what I mean?
Is it Shudder like $5?
Yeah, Shudder's pretty cheap. I'm just kidding.
There you go. Yeah. Shudder, sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor
Don't
us.
sign up, guys. Just sign up whenever we get a sponsorship.
And then the tagline for Oddity is "Every murder lives on."
Okay, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
My tagline would be like, "Oh shit, what is that? What was that?"
My tagline would be like, "If I can touch it, I can see it."
Oh,
because you know
that's true. What she does,
yeah,
because she magical like that.
Yeah.
Divorce. What's that?
Oh, yeah. Divorce. Don't kill.
Just leave them.
Yeah, just leave.
So this movie, I saw this movie a lot on Twitter. There was a lot of people being like, "Yo, Oddity really."
It's like a sleeper hit.
Yeah, and what movie? Oh, Romulus was that, and we saw
I think it was Romulus, or for some reason I'm thinking of
Long Legs, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been that one. Or the one with the walking man in the woods. What was the name of that movie?
Walking Man in the Woods.
In a Violent Nature.
Yeah, in a Violent Nature. It could have been actually in a Violent Nature. Now I'm thinking about it, because AMC.
Yeah,
AMC.
Well, the Shudder
I think owns Shudder. So yeah, I think it might have been that one. And I remember looked interesting, but we're like, I don't know what the fuck.
I just remember that creepy wooden figure, and I was like,
yeah, that's.
I would not have that sitting in my house like that.
Hell no. And it was kind of cool. Like, it is I think it's Irish.
Right.
And everyone was kind of like, everyone acted really well. It was well written. I think the story kind of like, it's a really slow movie, but it really like, it makes you think about a lot of the things. It keeps a lot of the mystery going throughout the movie. And then it shows you what they want to show you at the perfect moments.
I like how the movie kind of unravels.
Yeah, yeah.
How the whole story's unraveling. You're
like an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got layers like onions.
Like the Outback, the appetizer
the
onion.
Blooming
onion. Yep. Which is not an Australian thing.
Wow. Apparently not.
Yeah, but anyways, like that.
Oh. I mean, that makes sense, because it's true. Like the wooden figure. Got layers.
Yes, because the more layers, the older the wood is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know your trees. You know your
tree biology. I know my wood.
And you saw this last week, right?
What day is it? 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because technically we recorded last week, so I would have seen it. Oh, no, I saw it the night before, right?
Yeah,
so, last week, yeah.
Yeah, and you said it was good, and honestly, it lived up to it. I really enjoyed it.
I was like, I needed something scary, and it lived up to what I was looking for that night.
This in theaters would have been fucked up.
Yup.
This movie, like, even just us hanging around, we were just quiet in certain scenes.
I was still jumping. I didn't scream audibly like the first time.
Yeah, but you're like a big pussy, so like.
But still, it was creepy. It was
like,
fun.
And you're like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. But no, I really liked it. Everyone, you should watch it. Everyone should watch it for definitely.
Yeah, definitely give it a shot. And I think Shudder sometimes does like a free week. Just do it and cancel it,
or keep it. It has a lot of horror movies in there.
That's true. If you're a real if you really like horror movies, that's like you would benefit from having that.
I would recommend The Grudge versus The Ring, but they removed it.
You can't find that shit. We saw that shit.
We did.
We should have covered it.
It was like Bad Girls Club. The Grudge grabbed The Ring by the hair, pulled their ass down like that, and it was a fight. And then they ended up in a well. It was a crazy movie. And then they both
merged together into a giant creature thing.
It was very anime. But anyways, there's a movie on Shudder right now called Ninja vs. Shark. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to watch it.
I bet that movie's going to be really good.
It's Japanese. So I don't know.
I mean, they go crazy. They don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't give a shit.
That's what a ninja versus a shark. I need to see this.
You let me know how it is. I'm going to see your Letterboxd.
That's true. That's true.
So if you want to follow him on Letterboxd.
Carlos Warlock.
And you want to see all his stars.
Yep. Like the other two movies we recorded earlier that are coming out later.
God, yeah.
Okay, so let's explain.
Yeah.
Because this is coming out first. Okay.
So we're fucking tired.
We're tired. We've recorded already. This is the third recording we're doing today, but it's the first recording that's going to come out this week. So when you hear this, we have already recorded our Friday the 13th episode coming out this Friday. And our first Christmas episode for next week.
Yeah.
Those are already done and recorded. So in those episodes, we talk about how we haven't recorded this one yet.
Because we had to do it in order of boringness.
We had to pick the boring movies first because we were still like very awake. So we didn't really read comments or nothing in those because we were saving them for this one so we can read this week's comments from last week's. So you won't hear, if you leave comments for those other movies, please leave them. Leave them. We'll save them. What we'll do is we'll read them for the actual Christmas episode on the 25th.
Yeah. And we'll appreciate it, of course.
Yeah. But just so you guys know, it's not that we are not reading them. We're not ignoring it. It's just that we already recorded those, but we're saving the last week's comments for this episode when you hear it today. Hi. And it's it's a time travel thing we did. Okay. Just, time cut.
It was time cut. Time cut, baby.
Yeah.
Time cuts fucked us up.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like, if that's evidence that this movie was pretty good, is that we've watched 3 movies. We watched the most boring one first.
Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Then Friday the 13th, part 7.
Yeah.
Then this one. And we were tired and we were like up throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Like, it is a very, very good movie.
So, yeah. So you're going to hear future us talk about past us. However it goes. I don't know.
Enjoy the timeline.
Just enjoy the timeline of the next 3 movies. Yeah.
But before we jump into the movie.
Yeah.
What demons did you fight?
Go with yours because I don't know. I kind of did talk about mine's already.
I kind of had a fun week.
Yeah, you had a lot.
All right, so if you'll hear it in our Silent Night, Deadly Night. I'll mention how
that one was crazy.
That one was a crazy one. So stay tuned for that one. I have even audio evidence.
Oh God.
But so this week I had a weird interaction with the police.
You got to see a lot of fine ass police officers.
They were, I'm gonna be honest. I went, the uniform does something.
I know,
I can see it,
and I missed it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So we work overnight. So I'm having this issue with my fucking tires, like with my car. It's always saying low pressure. And I'm scared that there's going to be a nail on it. And
I'm telling it's the climate change.
I think so. But then they're like, fill it up and it should go away. It doesn't go away. No. So I'm scared now. But anyways, I went to go check it. I went to the gas station. I went to go get some food. When I come back, that place is usually fucking empty. Like there's nobody there. I come back and from afar, I see the entire strip that you see, like kind of like the entrance of it, completely filled with cops. And I was like, oh, are they just having like a hangout or something? I don't know. Cops be doing bullshit like that. I pull over, completely blocked. Just all the cars just turn sideways. And I'm like, okay, like what is happening? And I sit there and there's cops passing by me going in, like more cops. I'm like, okay. So then one of them comes up to me and goes, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I have to go to work. Yeah, that's fine. Then just pass by. I was like, all right, cool. He was fairly nice. I pass by. Then when I'm gonna go turn into the the area where my job is, more cars, just cops and cops blocking the way. I kind of scoot over, kind of go in, and I'm in between like 7 cop cars. and they're just yelling at me. What are you doing here? I'm going to work. And some guy's like, okay, bad time for work. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna stay here, enjoy my Coke Zero, and so I'm just chilling. And then I see apparently there was like a car meet or something, and
It's street racing.
Yeah, they were like doing street racing. Literally felt like Fast and Furious 1, or 2, whichever. That Paul Walker,
except they got caught.
Exactly. Well, remember one of them gets caught, and then Paul Walker gets the thingy in his car.
The NOS thing, is that what it's called?
No, they shoot something into his car and it turns his car off.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember that, right?
Technology, yeah.
So it felt like that.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit, what's happening? So I'm over here with my phone out. It was, oh shit, look at this. Just recording everything. And then I hear they're getting fined $650 each one.
That's crazy.
I turn and it's just a line of cars, just like at least 50 cars, like at least. And
those cops met their quota that
hell
night.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we good for the month?
We got a good bonus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It sucks because I get it. It's illegal, but like, it's kind of stupid. Like, damn, $650.
That's crazy.
They're not bothering anybody.
Right.
But, okay. I see some people getting arrested because I think they had like weed or they were drunk, and they were all like kids. So I think they weren't of age. So they're probably at least getting detained or something, again, taken to the jail or something. And again, some guy, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, damn, I'm going to be late. So I'm texting my boss like, hey, this is what's happening. I see a cop coming over and I went to go ask him like, hey, like, can I like sneak in? Hold on. And I'm like, bro, chill. Like, all right.
Like, okay, Mr. Officer. Bless you.
My story is being disrupted, okay? Next time you're fired. I'm writing you up next time.
I give a fuck because I don't.
Right.
All right, chill. Shit. Right up. No, but he's just yelling at me and I'm like, all right, cool. Then I'll stay quiet. Another guy comes up to me. He's like, what are you doing, sir? And I'm like, oh, I'm just waiting for go to work. Nobody's communicating with each other. Like, I'm the only motherfucking car.
I see that. They're just like, why is there a car here?
Yeah. And I hear them talking like, what is this guy doing here? What is this guy doing here? I'm like, motherfucker, like, just come up and ask me or something. And nobody's communicating with each other. Everyone's just being annoying. And finally, some guy comes up to me again that yelled at me like, hold on. What are you doing here? Motherfucker, I have to go to work. I said, I gotta go to work. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, well, we might have to shut this place down. I don't know when you're gonna get there. And I'm like, I'm literally like right there. Like, I'm not going in that deep. Okay, fine. I'll move my car. And he moves his car and I go. And then I see a bunch of kids like that are like hiding, walking the direction of our building. And I'm like, and our building door always kind of stays open. And I just close that shit.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Allegedly. But I closed that shit and I said, one of the girls there, I was like, hey, there's a bunch of kids walking up here. There's a bunch of cops. I don't know what's happening. Just in case. Apparently they were hiding underneath like the staircase and shit. We look over and that shit, they're all getting like, not arrested. I think they were just getting like patted down for like drugs or something.
They had their hands up.
Yeah, they had their hands up. And that shit was like, it was kind of juicy drama.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But it was a lot of juicy drama, and I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, it made our Friday... That sounds bad. It made our Friday go faster.
It's true. It was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
You hear the helicopters?
Yeah, just everywhere. It was pretty crazy. I thought they found a body or something. I was like, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. I would have been like, yo, can I help?
Okay.
Like, yo, I wanna be involved in this.
Okay.
It just kind of made me excited. I'm like, damn, man, maybe I want to apply.
I'll be a cop.
Maybe not a cop, but like a lab rat.
Okay.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do like classes or like they, forensics, right? I would do forensics. That interests the shit out of me.
I sent you a link for a lab assistant.
Yeah, but they didn't pay as much, and yeah, it's just the pay. I have to take care of all of my bills.
I get it.
Yeah,
what was I gonna say? You see forensics. I took a class in high school.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see an actual dead body.
Really?
Yeah. Like movies don't bother me. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously. But real life, like I seen some on Twitter.
Yeah.
That bothered me. That I was like, oh no.
Oh, really? See, I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Like, I think I would be able to. I think I'd be more interested of like the idea of like solving it or like just learning like the ins and out of everything. And I've heard I was really wanting to be like get into forensics and stuff. And this one girl, she used to work as a forensic, but now she ends up being like she's like a YouTuber now that talks about all that stuff. And she said, I remember the day that I realized that I couldn't do this anymore. It was because one day I walked in and I knew the person that was dead, and that fucked her up. And I said, that's pretty dark.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's tough.
There's
That's
something
tough.
about movie bodies compared to like real life wounds and whatever accidents happen that I'd rather not.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it because like in movies you have that separation. You're watching it through a screen.
But your brain also knows that it's fake. I feel like I can take a prosthetics class,
yeah,
like a movie film prosthetics class, and I'll be fine. Like I like that stuff, but then seeing a real one just would fuck with me. It's like, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like that job is something that like mentally would take a big toll, and it's like I think regularly you're gonna need to go to therapy and shit. Like I think that's like part of the fucking job. I don't know. I think I'd be very interested in all that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how do you like start that shit. Like
I just told you.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
I guess I'm
Yeah.
just gonna. You want to take care of my bills while I go to
I'm just saying,
while I do that?
you got a stepping stone.
That's true. That's true. But I think that'd be a cool. I feel like I don't know. I guess saying it like that sounds morbid, but it's more of like intriguing. Like it sounds like you get to see like some things and learn a lot, and I don't know. Seems interesting.
Maybe you just have to make some sacrifices.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
That's very true. I'll think about it.
I know I say that and I don't take my own advice, but maybe you should take my advice.
Hey, all of us do that. We always be like, "Girl, don't get back with him." I got back with my,
Oh, I know.
No, but if anybody of you are forensics,
Yeah, let us know.
let me know. That'd be great. But yeah, that was my interesting story.
That's good.
I liked it. I thought that was a really fun experience, and I want more of that.
Just not you getting arrested.
Yeah, not me. I thought, for a second, I thought I was gonna get arrested because they kept eyeing me down, like if I was gonna part of it. And
Yeah,
I guess
like
they were looking for a red car too.
The thing is, it's like, oh damn, the last one, I just showed up to the party.
And then it's so funny because you see like all the cop cars are all around me, like
Yeah, I know.
every
I
inch of me
saw.
was completely covered.
No one just went home.
I was when he said bad time to go to work, we're gonna have to shut this place down. I almost was like, hey, do I have to go home? And if he said, I would have been like, oh, sorry, I can't make it.
Yeah.
I can't make it.
Don't do that to me now.
Shit. I'll be like, sorry, Carlos, but
It's okay.
you gotta understand.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Mhm.
If I went to jail, I'm fucked. I don't know anybody's number. Nobody. Only my own, barely, and 911. That's it.
Mine's pretty easy.
You want to say it now?
No.
I was just trying to trick you.
No. But mine's really easy to remember.
No, I don't remember anybody's. Anyone at all. I barely know my own number.
And yours is like, hi.
Yeah.
I kind of learned it because of Walgreens.
Oh.
7-Eleven.
Mhm.
So there you go. Yeah, I don't know my.
Your dad's number?
Nope. I don't know anybody's
I know
number.
my mom's because it's always since I was a kid.
Yeah, same.
No.
My parents.
Well, ours we got a new phone number when we moved here. So, but yeah, I literally would be so
my
fucked.
mom did too, but we've been here forever. So
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And I know my man's
Yeah, no.
because his and I's are kind of similar.
You see, it's like I don't like her passwords for stuff. Like I'm every time I'm like, what is it again? Because
Oh, I know all his passwords.
I don't. So if I go to jail and you guys don't hear,
Shit.
if you guys don't hear from me, I'm most likely in jail trying to reach you guys. They should have like a cell phone. That like, can I use my cell phone?
You should learn somebody's number. At least somebody's.
911.
Somebody that you know is gonna answer. Or at least you know you can leave a voicemail. So because I usually don't answer, but if it's a random number, but if you leave me a voicemail, I'll be like, oh damn, okay, let me call back.
That's true. I would probably call him because I know you would be like, what do I do?
If it's an unknown number.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, you would call me and I would call her. I don't know what to do. What do we do? But you can still call me.
I'll be like,
Call me.
yeah, that's true. I'll call you both.
Voicemail. I'll call back.
Okay, you should at least learn both of our numbers.
That's a lot of numbers to
It
remember.
really is not. And I
then-
tell you, mine is really easy.
And then our job is asking us to change passwords. And then I gotta remember other shit. Like, there's only so much space here. Yeah. There's not a lot of space up there.
Okay.
You know when like your iPhone needs more memory, so you have to pay $2 extra? That's what's happening up here.
How do I pay more to get
You
more?
can't. That's a fart.
Okay.
You can't. Oh, so
Where are we?
Oddity.
So Oddity, yeah. So we open with a big squared house. The way this house is very weird. So because you enter it, and
Oh,
I
we
guess
haven't
it's
said the
gated.
cast.
Oh, we haven't. I
No,
thought you
no,
did.
no.
Okay,
Sorry.
go ahead.
John, let me say the cast real quick. This is a really small cast. We got Carolyn Bracken as Danny Timms and Darcy Odello.
Yeah, so she's a twin, but she plays both characters.
Why is she? Oh,
in case.
she's married. I forgot. There's Jonathan French as Declan.
Oh, you're French.
That's me. I'm Jonathan Puerto Rican. He's Jonathan French. Steve Wall as Ivan. Joey Rooney as Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Gwilym Lee as Ted Timms. Willem Lee. Oh, he's in Bohemian Rhapsody. What in the fuck? Oh, he plays Brian May. That's interesting. Okay. Taj Murphy, I think that's how you say it, as Olin Booley. Caroline Menton as Iana. And then there's Ivan the Fuzi. I don't know. Fuzi. Yeah, Fuzi as Wooden Man.
Okay.
So I think, when the scene happens, it's a person.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's basically everyone that we follow throughout the movie.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, this house fucked up.
Yeah, so the way this house is set up, you open with a gate, right? And you go in and it's like a big middle yard and the house is a square.
It's weird. It literally feels like a courtyard, like a prison. It feels like a prison.
In a way, it's an old house, so I wonder what it was used for before. Because a lot like we only get the house from one side the whole movie,
but there's
then
one shot that is from the sky, and it's literally a square, and it has like a gated open thing.
And I know on one side of the house it looked like there's big like maybe garage doors, so maybe that's what it was. But like I feel like if you are able to, you're probably able to walk around the inside in a square.
Yeah, it just doesn't show us. And then we also see that in one end there's like one door that they never open in anything.
Yeah. They do make a point where like they're remodeling and stuff, so a lot of it is not up to date. So maybe that's why we just stay on one side of the house.
Yeah.
But that's where Danny is right now. She's moving in. We kind of established that she has a camera set up taking pictures. We don't know why just yet.
And she calls
and a timer.
She calls her man Ted, just explaining to see if her sister can come for dinner.
Yeah, tomorrow, and he's working late, and then he starts asking her, "Oh, are you staying the night?
Yeah,
or are you willing to stay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stay, work on the house until I'm tired and go to sleep."
And I wrote on my notes, she said, "I love you." He said, "Love you." I said, "Red flag." Immediately. Red flag. I don't see that eye. Something's wrong. What's happening?
Okay.
You see? I'm like that. Sorry.
No, okay. Now I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that.
Oh, okay.
So later that night, she also has a tent set up in the middle, like the living space, because obviously they're still moving in. They haven't set up anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big yellow tent. I wonder why they chose yellow, because it
I
kind of
think
stands out.
It stands out more.
Mhm.
I think so.
But later
Or he's a fan of Midsummer.
24. She later then goes to her car looking for her phone. She can't find it,
Mm-hmm.
and she hears a noise. So she looks and flashes the light. Obviously, she has no electricity. And I don't like the shots of her just flashing this flashlight out the window.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I see something, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, because then you're going to see, you're like scared already because you're like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm kind of paranoid. You look at a window and you see someone go.
I'm like that meme of that girl with the gun. I don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm crazy.
That's me. I don't know what's going to happen. But something's gonna happen. That's me throughout this whole movie.
This movie's crazy.
So
and that's always been my fear, like seeing out the window or seeing inside of someone's house and someone's like staring back. Like, hell no,
especially your house where like someone's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I've gone to there was like a neighborhood and it's about a lot of big houses.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was walking at night and I could see inside of people's houses. And I remember I would see everything's dark except like their kitchen. It's like a small kitchen light.
I fucking hate shit like that.
It's so creepy. And I'm like,
Because-
if I see someone, I know it's not even my house, that would fuck me up.
Yeah.
No, I can't do
Someone
that.
just standing.
Or I see something
There's
I'm not
something-
supposed to see.
Right. I feel like there's always that fear of looking into like the distance where there's a light and just seeing something just standing there. That always unsettled me, and I don't like it. That's why I don't like when my snake's light stays on overnight. I accidentally sometimes forget to turn it off, and I just don't. I don't like.
Yeah, it's like that single ominous light that you're just
Mhm.
like, and especially that light is like red.
Yes,
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we should mention that our Christmas tree turned on
Oh my
magically,
God.
and it got both of us.
Yeah, we both screamed. We weren't expecting that.
We're like, oh.
Yeah, because this movie also is very quiet.
Mhm.
This movie really like is very tense in moments, and nothing happens or something happens. Like
Yeah.
it just kind of like it just
I don't know what.
50-50.
Again, I don't know what's gonna happen.
exactly.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know.
Most of the time, the gun is here, but
Yeah. So she goes inside, she closes the door, but she gets a knock and she opens it. And it's this guy with like a glass eye, and he's saying, there's someone in the house with you. And she's like, you're like lying.
You're literally fucking insane.
Yeah. And then she starts pointing her flashlight at these corners that I don't like, and it's dark. And he's like, there's someone in the house with you. Let me in so I can scare them away. And she doesn't believe him. And honestly, I don't blame her.
yeah, no, it's like it's a random ass man in the middle of the
Mhm.
night.
Right.
You're by yourself.
Mm-hmm. But she's like, I'll call the police. Please leave. And he's like, okay, cool. Call the police.
Yeah, do that, please. I want you to do that.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I can't find my phone. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she was just gaslighting him to see he'll go.
I would be like, Alexa, call the police.
Alexa, play fuck the but he keeps insisting that, hey,
if you let me in,
mhm,
I'll scare them away.
Mhm.
And then she says, and then what happens if there's nobody here? He goes, I'll leave.
mm-hmm.
And she is contemplating it. Title card.
Yep.
That's all we get.
That's all we get. So we don't know what happened.
Mhm.
We don't know what's gonna
What's
do.
gonna happen?
So did she open the door? Did she leave? Did she close the door? We come back to a hospital. We hear that this patient is screaming. We hear screaming. We hear screeching.
Mhm.
This other patient's kind of listening to it.
And he's like drawing these like creepy figures of like
Mhm.
creepy faces and shit.
He's drawing the man with the glass eye in different.
Yeah.
But he goes into the next room where he heard all the screaming and screeching, and we just find that somebody's head was exploded.
It's completely squished. Done.
Mhm.
Donezo.
But he finds the glass eye, so we know it was the guy that was at the door waiting for her.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
Did this happen before or
This
after?
is.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Maybe it was his ghost.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
No, on the second rewatch, I kind of caught
You caught what was happening.
What? Yeah.
I see.
I didn't catch it the first time. It didn't click.
Yeah, it answers at the end. You're like, I understand now.
So then Ted, the husband, pays Darcy a visit, and Darcy is the twin sister, looks just like her, but blonde, short hair, and blind.
Yep.
This is our, us is our, bless you. For us is our second blind woman of the day. For you guys is the first. Next week is the second.
And their third psychic girl.
The third psychic of this week.
What movie did we do? Oh, Time Cut. Never mind. So there's no connection there.
No.
But we did 3 movies that have to do with 2 with blind psychics and psychics, 3 of them.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Wow. We are psychic.
Yeah, I don't know. If the theme for this week was on accident,
Completely coincidental.
or these next 3 movies, which you guys won't listen to till after, but we've already done them. It's this whole thing. So anyway,
so yeah, Ted is talking to Darcy because he's just paying her a visit because her sister died.
Well, it's over. It's almost the anniversary, right?
It's the anniversary,
Right.
yeah.
And she's playing with this bell. He's kind of asking her about it. She's like, "Well, if you ring it, this goes." Like she explains the backstory of this bellboy who was pushed down the stairs, and this bell is connected to him. And if you hit the bell, he'll come and kill you. And he's kind of like, "Haha, that's funny. No, it won't happen."
Because it's like he's a man of science, you know, and she has oddities everywhere, and
she's
she
Lorraine. She's Lorraine,
basically, and she has this little store that you can go and buy shit like that, and it's this is just she's giving us explanation of the bell and like the backstory of it.
And she says that the last 2 people that have ringed it, they've ended up dead.
Yeah.
But he came over to bring her the eye of Olin, who was the one who visited her sister that night. We do later find out that the reason she wanted it is because anything that she touches that was personal to that person, touch skin or whatever, she can see everything.
Yeah.
Everything that they saw, she will see. So it's kind of a way she in CSI she will thrive.
Oh yeah, she's Lee from Long Legs. She's just a psychic.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
At least kind of like a
she'll
psychic.
know who kill you.
Yeah, and honestly, that was his mistake.
Yeah,
if he would have never given her the eye, she would have never found out anything.
He would have never known that because he doesn't believe. He's a man of science.
He's a man of science. And guess what was his downfall?
Science,
bitch.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, we find out that Ted has already been in a relationship with someone.
Yep.
And even Darcy's like, already? Like, that's crazy. And it's someone that he used to work with. So
yeah, and they already knew each other, already friends. But when Danny died, she was there for him. And I'm gonna be honest, she wasn't at fault because she doesn't know what he will do or did or whatever.
Well, whatever happened.
I don't know what's.
But come on, if you know your man is in a relationship, why are you trying to break up this relationship, especially at a place of work?
I know. So she closes. Thank you. She closes the store, and we hear a voicemail from her sister, and it's saying it gave us the backstory that the reason she had the camera on a timer was because to see if she can catch ghosts in the house.
Yep.
Because her sister can probably clear them off.
Exactly. I think she gave me vibes that she has a YouTube channel. Because there was some moments where she's like, "Yo, what up, guys?"
So she sits at home. She takes off her gloves and she touches the glass eye,
and she goes,
and she sees visions. Yeah, and she gets up, and she's like, it's like she kind of had like a hell no,
fuck. Yeah, she knows the truth, but we don't know what's happening.
Yeah, we don't know yet. So she goes back to her store. She looks at this chest and opens it, and then we cut back to the house where Ted wakes up and we meet his new girlfriend, Yana. Yeah,
and I mean, they seem like a normal couple.
Yeah, bougie as fuck. They got money.
And Yana's kind of like, "Yo, I know your wife died, but like, I don't want to live at this fucking place.
Yeah, I don't want to live here. It's creepy. And also I have her camera. Is there any pictures you want to keep, for memory?" And this is where I was kind of on another red flag where he's like, "No, I don't want anything."
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with
and
this
she's
thing?
like, "There's no," and I feel like the movie's trying to make us think that it's like, oh, he doesn't want to make Jana jealous.
Yeah.
But then she's like, well, it doesn't bother me that, I would understand if you want to keep a few pictures or something.
Yeah. Because the thing is that
Jana's not a bad person.
she's not, but she's really good at like being a bitch. And
Yeah.
you're like first like, wow, you're fucking rude.
Mhm.
And like, because Darcy comes over and Jana's pissed. Jana's like, what the fuck is with this bitch?
But I would also understand, like, I guess Yana, when you have this weird ex-sister-in-law that has these weird
things.
Yeah. And I'm like, what's happening?
She's quirky.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And like she's like a little put off by it, and like
Mhm.
obviously Darcy's also there's a lot of sassiness happening in this one room.
Darcy was giving life.
Yeah, and Yara was catching a lot of strays.
Yeah.
But you kind of understand that she's angry a little bit,
Mhm.
but I don't know, Ted, like it's like so distant with everybody.
Mhm.
And like the only critique is like I feel like it's a little obvious of what's happening, but I feel like they should have played off where he's like, it would hurt too much to have those photos. Like, play off that
He doesn't play it off.
No,
that's
he
the
just
thing.
like, nah, I don't care. And just
Mhm.
walks away.
Mhm. Yeah. The plot yeah. So the wooden chest was already at the house. I guess she already had Amazon Primed it. Because then she's at the house.
She paid the extra $3 to
She
get it shipped
did.
that same day.
And I guess she then gets dropped off at the house too, and they weren't expecting her. And she's insisting on staying, even though they're not. They don't want to stay.
Yeah.
She's insisting, and I love how the story slowly unravels how she's insisting to stay because she's here for fucking revenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what I love is that also she has this lore kind of thing where it's like when someone gets a new house, they give them like a wooden.
Okay, so the reason she brought the wood, this is her excuse.
Yeah.
In every marriage, when there's their 5th year anniversary,
5th year, yeah.
it's a tradition to give them a wooden item.
Yeah.
So that wooden man was fucking creepy.
Was he wood?
He's supposed to be wood. That's why I asked you. Do you think?
So why was he folded into the box?
I know that unless he's able to, he has
Oh, like articulation.
because he would need it.
I guess so,
you know.
yeah.
Well, that's why I
maybe.
asked you. Do you think there was a guy sitting there the whole time? Because wood, you can't move wood.
Yeah, I guess maybe not. I was thinking maybe
also-
the chest was supposed to be the wooden piece, and then that's just like kind of like
no,
a thing.
he's wood, and I'm not saying it looked bad, but it felt like it was made out of like
Plaster,
latex.
Yeah, latex and stuff.
and
yeah.
it made look like wood.
Yeah.
But he was a gift that was given to their mother
Mhm.
by a witch on her 5th
Yep.
wedding, and it's always been in the family.
The Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, and I guess it's
No, not a
supposed-
bitch. A witch.
a witch, and I guess it was supposed to be for protection.
Yeah.
which obviously comes back.
Mm-hmm. Was it Agatha or all along, or was it Scarlet Witch?
I think Darcy and Danny are Agatha and Scarlet.
Oh, fuck. They all came together. Was it Wicked? Was it Elphaba?
Well, none of them was green,
was
so one of them was blonde.
Oh, that's true. You're right. All right.
Mhm. Blonde like this one.
Oh no. She can see the future. Look at his
Yeah.
eyes.
So yeah, they
So she explains to Darcy or to Yana that she can touch items and see the memories or see things.
But also, you know what else was creepy? When she says bye to Ted and she goes outside and she comes back inside and the man is already sitting at the table and she's
the
like,
box is open and
yeah,
empty.
and she's like, why did you take him out? And she's like, I didn't take him out.
I don't do that.
He
shit,
did
bitch.
that himself.
You see, and
Mhm.
Yana's real chill with that. She's like, all right. And there's a lot of
Daddy
shots
chill.
where like Darcy's talking and that thing is just in the background, like
Yeah.
gagged.
So yeah, the creature's always gagged. He's always like,
Like he just
And
saw
no
a Jerry
eyes.
Springer episode.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no eyes. It's like all like shaped to his
Mhm.
body. I don't know. It's weird. And she's
She-
explaining that she can the horror abilities.
Yeah. One more thing. The reason Yana ends up staying because she can't find her car keys.
Oh yeah, she's like the
Mhm.
guy from fucking Get Out.
Yeah, and I have a theory that the creature may have done that.
Oh yeah, most likely.
because where she finds him later.
yeah,
Because the reason she finds him because the sister's warning her to leave.
yeah, like,
'Cause the sister's like, you didn't do anything.
yeah, like you need to get out.
It was your husband. It was the husband that's, you're innocent, so you can go.
Yeah, that's true.
The sister, I think the sister was gonna kill Yana.
Yeah, Yana's like, I don't give a fuck.
The sister's out for revenge.
Man.
Yeah. No, like not Danny.
Oh, Darcy. I see.
Darcy was gonna kill everybody.
Yeah,
I
she
feel.
don't give a fuck.
But Danny was like, well, she didn't do nothing, so I'm gonna let her go. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I felt.
It's like one of those videos of like the girlfriend catching the boyfriend cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Danny was kind of like, no, that's not her problem. She's
Mhm.
not in this relationship.
She didn't know. Mm-hmm.
It's you and me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But Darcy don't give a fuck.
I'll explain when we get to it, because I have a feeling that Darcy was gonna kill everybody, but Danny was like, well, Yana didn't really do anything, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she explains that she has these abilities of touching things, but nobody fucking believes her. She's
Yeah.
just a weird lady.
So this is where Yana's getting kind of like she's getting punched, by words,
Yeah.
because she asked her, "Oh, if a strange man knocked on the door, would you let him in?" And Yana's like, "No, I wouldn't let him in because I'm not stupid." And she's like, "Are you saying that my sister was stupid?"
No, she goes, "Do I look stupid?"
Oh yeah.
And she goes, "No." It's like,
Mhm.
okay, then my sister. Oh, because she goes, "Okay, you're not stupid, but you sound stupid."
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Excuse me?" It's like, "Do I look stupid?" No, you don't look stupid. And Darcy's like, okay, then my sister isn't stupid because we're identical twins.
We're played by the same person.
Yeah, exactly, bitch. We're literally. She's wearing a wig.
Yeah, so she's just giving it to her.
But I have a question.
Mm.
So Darcy can see things when she touches personal items, right?
Right.
What if someone takes like a clone of Willie dildo? It's like, was he cheating? You think he can do that?
No, because I guess the dick did touch it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So she can bring out some crazy allegations.
Well, no, because when you fill it up with the silicone,
Yeah.
what your willy touch was the inside.
But the Willie is the whole thing. Because your penis was in it.
I don't think so. Watch the movie.
You have to watch the movie.
So she basically explains that anything that's a personal belonging that's on your skin, if you were to die or whatever happened, she can see through your eyes pretty much.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like POV.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she even mentions that like people would bring her like items of someone and then ask if they've had an affair.
Yeah, so one example she uses is how widowed brought the
Yeah.
wedding ring of her ex-husband who passed and asked her if he was ever unfaithful, and by her touching the ring she let her know that he was unfaithful for many years.
Yeah, he's like, oh, left, right, your sister, your mama, your little daughter, poor daughter.
Okay, not like that, but
Because she can bring allegations like that. She can
Yeah.
be like, yo, expose his ass.
Yeah, Darcy can pretty much touch something that's very personal and on your skin and can see
Mhm.
what you've done. Mm-hmm.
So that was my question. I'm just like, she can like, you can bring anything.
Yeah, that's why when the glass eye was brought to her, she saw something and was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
the downfall. That was
Mhm.
like the mistake.
Yeah, because here we get she tells Yana the whole story of what really happened to her sister.
Yeah, because this is where we see she never let that man in.
Mhm. So she never let the man in. The man, Olin, he said, "I'm gonna go into town and get some help for you."
Yeah, and he leaves.
Yeah, but please stay by the door in case you have to run out.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe him. So Danny grabs a hammer and a flashlight, and then she sees that her camera on the other side of the room. She's like, "Oh shit, it was on a timer.
Yeah.
So let me see if it caught something." And she's looking and looking and nothing. And then eventually there's a strange man just standing in the middle of the living room
Yep.
after she went outside.
Yeah, it's just standing there. So
Mhm.
she immediately goes into the tent and she hides.
Yeah, and she doesn't freak out because she's like, if I scream, he'll know that I know that he knows that he's inside. I don't know.
yeah.
So
Oh, and she had a hammer, but she like left it outside.
she left the hammer where the camera was, and I was like, first mistake.
Yep. And you know what's weird? So you know how like the doctor doesn't believe Darcy?
Mm-hmm.
She also doesn't believe that guy
Yeah.
about kind of like polar opposites. Like he doesn't believe of the spiritual stuff. He doesn't believe about like a band being in the fucking place.
Yeah, but I also get why she wouldn't open the door to this.
Yeah, it's a
man.
stranger. It's a stranger.
Yeah, it's just that conflict of like, Do I open the door and yes, he's really here to help, or do I open the door and he murders me because he was lying?
Yeah, and you're by yourself, you know?
Mhm. So
yeah.
she opens the tent and she looks out, and then out of nowhere, this white head just peeks in, and it's a mask. It kind of reminded me of Hush.
Yeah.
But it's like
it's less
glossy.
detailed and less detailed.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
It's very like uncanny human, and it has like cut out for the eyes, but like peepholes. And it's so unsettling. It's also like he's looking down. Like it's like his head is tilted upwards.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And he just looks at her from the like inside of the tent, and then just cuts to the tent being completely covered in blood.
Yeah. Bless you. And then we get this like that the tent was there on purpose, so it's not a big mess.
Yeah.
So he had to kill her in the tent.
Yeah.
It's crazy that.
Mm.
So
pretty fucked up. That's so
yeah,
so bad.
So
she explains that a man called Ivan
did it, not Olin.
Yeah. So Yana calls Ted and goes, she told me that your boy Ivan killed
She's
your
like,
wife.
Here's the motherfucking tea. Okay.
And he's like, what? Ivan? What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You sound crazy.
She sounds crazy. I don't know what she's talking about.
What? Ivan's a nice guy.
So she hangs up the phone with him, and she looks down, and the wooden figure's looking up at her.
And gagged.
Yeah. Yeah. So she drops her phone.
He does the Judge Judy clip. Have you ever seen that Judge Judy clip? That's the guy's like this, and she's like talking shit, and then she turns around to him and goes, "You never seen that?
I don't know.
Oh, that video.
Maybe
so
I
funny.
have.
It's so funny.
So she notices. Deanna notices that the creature has like holes on the top of his head.
Yeah, he had like a symbol, some sort of symbol.
And she starts pulling things out, and it's like pictures of the girls, like Darcy and Danny
when they were little girls.
Yeah, a lock of hair of Darcy's. A vial of blood.
There's a vial of blood. What was there was one more.
There's 5 things.
Oh, a tooth.
Oh, a tooth. And while she's doing all this, Darcy's sleeping. I don't know how, with her neck just
like, yo, my dick be hurting after that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Oh
my god, that's the second a blind psychic that just falls asleep randomly.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Yeah, tune in for Silent Night Deadly Night 3. So out of nowhere, jump scare, because Darcy wakes up. What are you doing? Put it back.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I would have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
She puts everything back, leaves it.
Yeah.
I wonder why. They never explained that.
So what I'm thinking is that
is it a ritual? Oh,
it's a protection.
Oh,
maybe like it's the creature's brain, technically.
But like,
because it's just them. It's just pictures of them two, a lock of hair. The tooth could be the other sisters.
Well, I was gonna say, is the tooth hers or the sisters? Is the vial of blood hers or her sister's?
That does, unless it's both of their blood mixed.
True.
They are twins.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming since she had her lock of hair, maybe it was a sister's tooth.
Oh, I know what it is. I think it's everything's her sister's because we are connected. And it's kind of like sacrificial, like what is it called? It's like just items to like kind of convert it to where it's like she can host this body.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay. I think so. If you're the director, you're watching.
Let us know.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, talk to me.
Thank you. So Yana goes off to bed. She shuts off the lights and leaves Darcy in the dark, but that's okay because she can't see anyways.
Yeah, she can't see anyone in her entertainment. What is it?
The creature.
No, it's like the fucking camera.
Oh, well, yeah, but Darcy sits at the table with the creature and does the...
Oh.
We bonded.
Yeah, they're bonding. It's a poster. It's literally the poster what's happening.
But
Yana. This is the scene that
girl
fucked me up. This scene is crazy.
Yana's going to bed. Oh, well, first she goes to the bathroom, which in this house, to go to the bathroom, you have to go downstairs, which fuck no.
Also, light switch outside of the door.
Outside of the door.
Excuse me, what?
In what world?
And then all of a sudden, she goes in, the light goes off.
Yeah. She goes back out to look. Darcy still knocked the fuck out on the dining table, and the monster's still gagged. Like, girl.
What's happening?
I'm running up my ass upstairs and locking myself in the room, which she does.
She does.
Slowly.
She does
but she does. And then her entertainment says there's no TV as the ex's camera.
Yeah, and she's watching their YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Imagine she stumbled upon a sex tape.
I wish.
Jesus.
Okay.
You see,
Okay.
This episode's over.
Okay.
I'm done.
What the fuck was that?
Out of all the things,
The Necronomicon.
that book.
And it face up. Carlos, I didn't tell you, but we are connected.
Shut the fuck up. Your ass is staying here tonight. Your ass is staying here tonight.
No, I'm going home, bitch. Good luck. Close your door when you sleep. That was creepy. I hope you saw it on camera, but the Necronomicon fell from the top.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay right now.
This is a deja vu moment.
I'm scared.
You're scared. It's fine.
Well, we just got to the scariest scene in the movie.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, that's creepy.
I'm
Are you okay?
no.
You need a break?
Yes.
For real?
I'll be fine.
Okay. Hey, if only there's only 2 signatures in that. Sam Raimi's and Elizabeth what's her name again? I forgot her name. Sutherland. Alyssa Sutherland.
Mhm.
And so it's like one cool guy, someone that's like
Another one.
no, that's it. Just 2.
Oh no.
Alyssa Sutherland. You see, you're okay. And I wouldn't hurt you. That's my twin brother.
Anyways,
So you get it's okay. You
I'm hot.
Catch a break.
I'm
yeah. Oh
hot.
yeah, you are warm. What the hell?
because I'm scared.
It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Okay,
You got it. Right.
I got it.
You got it. Who's the horror daddy?
So me. So Yana's dumbass.
She's watching old videos
Yeah.
that they're filming in the tent.
And in the video, they're in the tent, and Danny's like, "Oh, here we are with Ted," and Ted looks pissed off because he's cold.
Yeah. And there's like a specific, it's like her, then she flips it over and it's like, he's like covered with the sweater and he
Yeah.
pulls it down.
And it's him.
And then she hears something.
So she looks and nothing. So then she decides to restart the video and watch it again.
Yep. But this time when she watches and the camera flips to Ted, it's just fucking Darcy. Or yeah,
It's Danny, but dead.
Yeah, dead, just looking at her.
And she drops the camera,
My God, this part fucked me up.
and they show you the corner of the room, and you just see a figure standing there. And the camera goes off, and it's Danny saying, "Run."
Ugh, but the
Or
moment
leave.
you see, when I saw her just standing there in shadow, that
That's when
got
I-
me.
that's when I
that
screamed.
fucking got. I literally just was like, I couldn't breathe. I
Mhm.
could not breathe. And yeah, she kind of fucking runs out,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
nothing's-
she runs out, and she's holding a knife towards the
yeah.
corner of the house, and you just hear footsteps running.
Oh, fuck.
Which honestly, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
So then what happens is the chest closes, and she looks inside the chest, and her keys were there.
Mhm.
This is where I'm thinking that the sisters, like, being honest with her, and be like, "You need to leave because this one's gonna kill you."
Yeah, she's a chaotic evil. She
Yeah.
got a good.
Yeah. And I don't think you should die because I don't think you did anything wrong. It's
Yeah, like you're not at fault. Like you're not at fault for this.
My husband made you fall for all of this, and
Yeah.
he's the one that killed me. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Like, so she leaves, and then Ted shows up later, and Darcy's upstairs crying, and she's what I noticed, that she had a wedding ring, and I think it was his.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so she finally saw it was, because she confesses, it's like, I know what you did.
Yeah.
Instead of just asking her for a divorce, you just said murder.
Yeah, and like he shows up, and because Yana, that's it. That
Yana-
we don't see her ever again.
No, we just hear her voice later saying, "I'm not coming back. When we done."
Yeah, like bye, see you, loser.
Mm-hmm.
You know what she should have done? Yo, Ivan, I need you to take care of something.
Yeah, yeah. Because Ted hired Ivan to kill Danny and make it look like a
It's
break-in.
a break-in
Mhm.
murder, and it's weird because Ivan was
He was a patient.
convicted.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a ward.
But then he got rehabilitated.
Okay, you got there.
And and Ted hired him as an employee, but he's been Ted's patient before.
For a long time, and they're pretty close.
Mhm.
But he's like weird with other patients. We get a quick scene
He's
of him
abusive.
yelling. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
an abusive orderly. That's what they're
I
called.
think so.
To the guy that was like with the glass eye.
And another guy with like a muzzle.
Yeah.
But then the guy with the Olin overheard Ted's plan to kill Danny, so that is why he was there too, to warn her.
Mhm.
He escaped to warn her.
Yeah, and Ted hears all that and kind of goes, "Oh my god, let me go back. I'm gonna talk to the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave my phone right here,
Mm-hmm.
and when you hear it, just come and get it. It's gonna be the officer,
Yeah,
and he's gonna explain everything to you."
which I was like, that is just the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Also, give me the fucking phone.
Just give me
bitch.
the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, what is he doing?
Yeah, this is so weird. Like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
So he leaves, and what he does is, it's not the sheriff that's called. That was all a lie. It was him that's gonna call, because right in front of her there's a hatch, and this hatch, the sister was working on it in the beginning of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess it's to just make easier to move things maybe to the second floor.
Yeah.
Um,
And what she was gonna do is that the phone was in between them. So
mhm.
I mean, she's blind. So what he was doing is trying to trick her into falling in and just falling to the floor and dying.
So it looks like an accident happened in the house. So
So then you hear the phone ring,
Yep.
or vibrate,
brr.
and she is like hesitant. Like she's like kind of like, I don't know. And all she does is that she gets up and she fucking falls down through that hole.
Yeah, she escaped via the hatch.
She escaped via the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And then it shows us a flashback that when he was telling her all of this, he was removing the hatch slowly.
yeah,
So
we just weren't seeing that that
Mhm.
part of it. And it sucks because I'm like, that motherfucker.
So
He
sneaky.
fucking won.
So sneaky. So he sends Ivan back and, calls Ivan, and they're like talking like in code, like it's the phone that's broken, not her. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't think the phone is beyond repair, blah, blah, blah.
Because she's in the floor and she hit her head and it's
Mhm.
just covered in blood, and
Yeah.
she's like twitching, so it's like kind of she's having reactions,
Mhm.
and
There-
he's just talking in code.
Yeah, and then the creature's in another chair than he was in the original seat. So what ends up happening is that she realizes that Ivan is there. So she connects herself to the creature, and then the creature wakes up. He wakes up inside.
Wake me up!
Yeah.
I can't wake up.
Yeah, wake me. So the creature chases him around the house.
And
Um,
it's so creepy, like, because Ivan's just looking around with his fucking flashlight, and he's just like sitting in the corner,
Mhm.
just in shadow,
Mhm.
and he walks slowly towards him, and Ivan freaks the fuck out.
And as he's walking, you hear screaming and screeching, which is the same screaming and screeching you heard when Olin died. So that's when I was like, oh,
Mhm.
she did this.
Yeah. And she even mentions that she
Mhm.
killed someone that she'll never forgive herself.
Yeah, Olin.
Olin,
Because he
yeah.
was innocent. So
So
yeah.
there's like a quiz chase scene.
He catches up to him, and he's gonna explode his head like he did to Olin, but she sees her sister up in obviously like a vision, and she opens the hatch, kind of like inviting her up to heaven in a way.
Yeah. And
So she
she's-
dies.
Yeah, you see her hand just fall and
Mm-hmm.
just last breath dies.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my fucking god, she fucking dead.
She
Yep.
is.
So what happens is that the creature didn't get to finish the mission, so Ivan doesn't die. So Ted has him hospitalized and tied up, kind of like Nancy at the end of the craft, saying, "You crazy? You told people that there was a wooden man after you, and
That you
also-
asked for a priest.
yeah, to confess, and the fuck you not." And
And then they're like, and then I can't have you out because then they're gonna know that I'm not a good doctor and that I let some crazy walk freely.
mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, this man got an ego. Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't explain why he fucking killed her.
Oh, because
His fucking reasoning.
he killed Danny because he didn't want to. He put so much money into the house that he didn't want to lose it.
His first sentence, she'll never get over me.
That
This
too.
man got good dig, right?
I don't
Do I
think he
look like I
does.
give a fuck because I don't?
Yeah, and because the sister also says you could have just told her, I found someone else, I'm leaving you.
Mm-hmm.
And she would have been heartbroken, but she
But-
would have had me and I could have been there for her.
Yeah, but since he put so much money into the house, he didn't want to lose half of that money.
Yeah, and then there's a conversation between Ivan and him, and Ivan's like, what happens if maybe, it turns sexual.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't do that. Like, I
Mhm.
cannot. He's like, I'm just saying, like, what if my adrenaline kicks in and I get really horned up? And then he's like, you're not going to touch her.
Yeah.
You're going to keep her in that tent.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Which then explain how this man was a patient. He was crazy and he just kind of
He was a bad guy.
he fixed him, so he employed him and then he works there. So what Ted does to get Ivan accidentally to die or look like an accident, the guy that's been wearing a muzzle throughout the whole movie, I guess he's a biter. So he lets him in the room.
And there's like a quick shot of like someone's feet, like his feet.
That shit got me the first time.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, you fucker.
Yeah, because then it's his feet, it's him, and then the guy's just there like, and then bites his fucking feet. Yep.
It's like, yo.
So we're assuming that Ivan got cannibalized.
Yep. That's at least the minimum.
Yeah. And then it comes to Ted.
Actually, that happened at a hotel.
Oh God.
I don't know what hotel it was, but like there was like a person that worked at a hotel
Mhm.
that had a key and was sneaking into people's rooms and sucking on their toes.
Was he at least hot?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would have remembered that.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he was just like some weird ass dude.
That
So be
is
careful.
weird.
You're in a hotel. Make sure you put your piggies on the blanket.
Make sure your door is locked.
Well, he had a key card.
Oh well.
At that point,
Take a pit bull with you.
you think those make good pets?
Of course. Good protectors too.
That's a foreshadow. I don't believe that actually.
Yeah. Tune in next week. As has already been recorded. So we do hear the voicemail of Yana saying, I ain't coming back. We over. We done. Fuck you.
Your dick wasn't even that good.
Yeah. I moved on to like, what's his name? Jack. Because she looked like Rose. And he ends up getting an Amazon package from Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the bell from earlier from the Bellboy hauntings. I'm gonna call it that.
And this man,
Since he's like, he's kind of like,
and
I don't know.
Yeah, and it's also like, that saying, curiosity killed the dog.
The cat.
Whichever.
It's the cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I like dogs.
But the cat. Because it had 9 lives.
Like when they die.
But dogs aren't the curious.
Well, I want
ones,
it to
it's
be
the
original.
cats.
I want it to be original.
Basic bitch. So
no, the curiosity got to him,
mm-hmm.
and he put the bell. He sat exactly where Darcy was sitting,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a really long shot of him contemplating on hitting this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and quickly he goes, "Ding."
He hits it. And for like 2 minutes, he's like looking around the house to see if anything happens. At one point, you kind of hear a little bit of footsteps. But
He's like,
yeah. But it's just him looking around and looking around. We're getting the creepy corners of this house and nothing and upstairs. And then the music starts. Everything's all happy. He's smiling.
because he's laughing because he's like, this bitch really got me scared for no reason.
Yeah, it was all fake. And then a long shot of him with the bellboy right behind him.
So she had his ass fucking 360'd
She's like,
all the way from the
even
beginning
if
of the
he
movie.
gets me, I'm gonna eventually get him because he's an idiot and he's gonna get it.
She planted this idea on his head from the
Mhm.
very get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Which I love her, Darcy.
Yeah,
she's always 5 steps ahead.
Yeah, she was better than Laura.
Yes, she was better
Mhm.
than Carrie too, or what's her
Tina.
name? Tina. Yeah, same girl. Just copyright is in between them.
That's okay. Well, yeah, but
and that's it.
that's pretty much Oddity.
That is
yeah.
the Oddity.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if I had that bell, Joy, I'm a. Whenever I go like this, you're gonna put the vine boom, okay? So if I saw that bell, I'd be like this. Okay. Oh, you see, like that.
Okay. I should get one of those. Actually, no, I should not. 'cause
Like this.
I'm more.
You suck dick.
Oh,
the ghost spoke to me.
It got you.
The ghost spoke to me.
Actually, no, because I'm freaked out after that book film. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
Right
That's
when we
okay.
got to that scene too.
Just go play some Grand Theft Auto.
Ugh.
Alrighty. So like we do with every movie, we go to Letterboxd and give this a rating, a review.
Mm-hmm.
So Carlos, what rating and review did you give
So
it?
sorry, I already had wrote a review like the first time I watched it, so I have to go to my
even better.
yeah. I have to go to my show my activity because when you rewatch a movie, it doesn't keep the same review as last time. Like you can write a new review and it just keeps like
yeah. You
have
have
to
to go to your history.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
But my review said, at first it was fun, then scary, then fun again, then spooky in a fun way. This kept me at the edge of my seat, and I audibly screamed like 3 times. Definitely worth the watch. 4 stars.
Very fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
I also gave it a 4 stars. I wrote, why the fuck would you ever even live there?
Right. Right.
Why?
And like my one gripe is the husband story was kind of obvious. It's always the husbands. It's always the husband.
I think it was. I mean, it is not like on your face. I think like halfway through the movie, you're kind of like, this motherfucker did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, I think the story is. It's not trying to be like a shocking like.
Yeah.
I don't think it's trying
of course.
So I liked the unfolding of it, and I love like now thinking it's like. He fucked up at the very beginning by giving her the eye because he knew he's innocent.
Yeah, because he doesn't believe in that stuff that she believes in. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, God, I want to give him
I want to watch his dictatorial debut, The Caveat.
Okay.
Because apparently, according to Google, they take place in the same universe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love
Caveat and Oddity, you know.
Yeah, this feels like such a more interesting. It feels like I don't know if someone gets get mad, but a more interesting like Conjuring, yeah. Where like it doesn't feel as polished like Hollywood-esque. It's like very like get scared. They have these moments where it's actual genuine like shocking fear, not like just a jump scare in your face, you know? And I would really love a lot more from this director. I would love to see more of them.
Fair kill. They're not really kills.
Okay. But it's true. There's only what?
There's
Darcy, Danny, and Ivan. No, not even Ivan. That's it.
Yeah, because we don't know what happened to Ivan. He might have been cannibalized, but we don't know.
Glass eye.
Yeah, we just see the aftermath of his death. We actually see just the aftermath of everybody.
Yeah, basically.
Coolest? Olin. Because his head, whatever that monster did,
it
was just like a squished watermelon.
It was just mush everywhere. That's true. That one was a cool one. And just seeing the reveal of everything's like audible. So it's really cool how like it kind of lets your mind kind of just play with whatever's happening. And then seeing that as the aftermath, you're like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Like what came in this room and fucked this man up.
Yeah. I think that one's a cool one. I do like how the one for Danny is shot. Like I think with the scare is really well done, and I just the match cut of like him still standing there but covered in blood.
Yeah,
I think that was like such a well done.
And you can only imagine what he just did to her.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Daddy of the movie. I don't like any of the daddies. I'm gonna just say Darcy.
I'm gonna give it to Olin because he tried.
He tried. But Darcy came in with her dick out. Was like, "What's up? Yana, fuck you. You a bitch." Ted, I know you fucking did it.
The wood creature, because every morning he's gonna have wood.
Every time you see in the morning wood.
Yeah. Good morning, wood.
I mean, good point. That's a good point. And that's it for our segments for the movie.
Yeah.
But we do have some comments.
Let's go to the comments.
All right, so we love you. That's true.
Yeah.
So let's go to our Spotify's. Obviously, if you're on Spotify, you can leave us a comment.
Yep. YouTube too.
Yeah, on YouTube as well.
Instagram.
So, that's true. So we got 2. This is both of us from Time Cuts. This is from our, I think it's German friend, Troglinchen.
Okay.
That's what I said. What? I really liked the episode, even though at some points I thought, what's going on with High School Musical?
That's good. That's good.
That's really good. Are we doing Disney slashers right now? I guess I'm still happy that there are some lighter movies for others to enjoy more and for us to discuss and laugh about. The segments that at the beginning and at the end of the podcast really makes every movie we didn't feel that much enjoyable. Big up. Much love, guys.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you like our segments.
You know what? I would have. Time Cut should have been like, we're all in this together, going through time, slashing bitches, killing people in the bath.
Wow.
We're all in this. Yeah, okay, bathroom. We're all.
Okay, I like that. We should make our own then.
Okay.
Time Cut. Wildcat is the slasher.
Oh, Time Cut. Here we go.
But it is true. That movie is like a lighter tone slasher movie. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that is
It's the
true.
Disney Channel version of Totally Killed.
Yeah, that's my review.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for the
Thank
comment,
you.
Troglingen. If that's
Yeah.
how you say it. This is from another friend, Boke.
Hello.
This is a good question here.
Okay.
Thank you for another good episode.
You're
If
welcome.
either of you could time travel to 2003 at
Oh.
your current age, what would you do?
2003 at my current age?
That's a good ass question, and thank you so much for that.
What was happening in 2003? Oh, okay.
So,
2003, we got some bangers. So, of course, I'm going to be going to the theater.
okay,
Freddy vs. Jason,
that's true.
Texas Chainsaw
I
Massacre,
stayed at
the
my
remake.
cousin's house for that.
Okay. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake.
That's true. Theaters were like hype back in the day
yeah.
too.
There was another movie that came out in 2003, Wrong Turn. Okay.
Yeah,
Still.
that's fine. I mean, I guess I
2003.
understand.
Also, who was hot in 2003?
Like Ben Affleck, probably, or like Chris Pratt. Not Chris Pratt. What's his
Bill?
name? For Brad Pitt.
Okay. I think I would go try to sleep with Ben
Angelina
Affleck.
Jolie, though. Shit. Is that what she did? Tomb Raider? I think it was like 2004. I think.
I don't know. Jessica Biel. She was in Texas
Ooh,
Chainsaw
yeah,
Massacre.
she looked good. She does. She does.
Mhm.
Ooh, Lucy Liu. Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels in theaters, bro.
Yeah, but I think that was 2002.
That's fine.
Okay,
They did 2 movies.
that's true.
Let me
Oh
see.
yeah, 2000 was the first one.
Oh, so no, never mind. Ooh, I would have watched. Oh, that came out in 2002. Damn, 2003. What was released in 2003?
2003 was the second one for Charlie's Angels.
So there you go.
I would have been. My ass would have been set.
Is
in
that the one
theater.
where they're like in the like statues and then they come out and they're all
Yup.
naked? Oh my god.
The opening to that movie is
It's
fucking
amazing.
fire.
Yep.
Falling off a dam of a helicopter, trying to turn it on. You know what? Is that streaming? I'm gonna go watch it.
You're like, bitch, forget 2003. I'm gonna watch that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie. Bitch, Underworld.
Oh, you
man,
see, 2003 was that year. Maybe that's why they picked it.
bro, Elf.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
You know what I noticed? I talked to my girlfriend about that. That my favorite horror movies are like girly movies. They're like for the girlies. Like Pearl.
Okay.
I love X.
Uh-huh.
Audition.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like girl power.
Yeah.
And then I told her, I'm like, wow, it's crazy how like I'm more in touch with my feminine side. She's more in touch with her more masculine side. We're kind of like Thanos,
Mm-hmm.
equally balanced.
Okay.
That's us.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. but yeah, there's a lot of good movies. Gothica.
I don't remember.
My parents.
I know
had
that's
that
with
movie.
Halle Berry, but that's
Yeah.
all I know.
Yeah, I don't know much. The Last Samurai was a good one. Kangaroo Jack.
I saw that in theaters, I think. You know, also, this is hot MTV time, I feel.
Scary
would-
Movie 3.
You know, my ass would have been in the theater. But this is hot MTV time.
Yeah.
I would have tried to sign up for one of those TV shows.
I can see that.
Put me on like Room Raiders. Put me on
Horror Daddies.
we
Carlos,
could
we would have met up in 2003.
we could have just started up then.
Bro, we would have been the original podcasters.
Oh my god.
And then there's no other option. It's just us.
Right now we'll be fucking swimming in like horror movies.
And it's like peak. Like this is like when all the like a lot of bad movies came out, but like
But good
they were
ones.
hyped.
Yeah.
Like Freddy vs. Jason, imagine like covering that while it came out. That would have changed.
Put me
everything.
on parental control. Put me on the date bus, whatever it was called.
Next. The date bus. The fuck?
They
is
dated.
that? Yeah, but it's called Dicks. Cat in the Hat. That's another hype
I
one.
love that movie.
That's a good one. Honestly, but I'm gonna be honest. If I went back to 2003, I would have gone to my little boy self. I had to fight, be like, look, I swear to God, I'm him, but older. I'm not a creepy guy. Like, and they got to my son and been like, Jonathan, go tell your dad or your mom, anyone, invest in Bitcoin. All the money you can. Trust me.
Yeah, I believe that. I would tell my little self, it's okay. I know you're feeling some kind of way up here.
That's true.
You are gay.
You're like, it gets better. It gets better.
You're gonna love it.
It's like, it gets better. then it's gonna kind of dip down a little bit.
No,
then
no.
it gets good.
Be yourself. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. And if they say something, slap them.
Okay, let's not do crimes right now.
It says slap.
That's a crime.
Oh, also go to the gym. Stop being lazy.
Yeah, no, I definitely would talk to my younger self. It's like, I know you're moving a lot, and I know that, like, you know, sometimes it's hard to meet friends.
But I also wouldn't like to be in 2003 and get stuck there at this age, because right now then I would be 50 and I don't want to be 50 right now.
That's true. And I want to know
am I allowed to go back? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a time machine. You can at any time go. You just have to buy the sonar fluid.
That's true. Oh, girl, I would be so dead. You know what I would do?
What?
I would have the time machine, but just have like fix it to where like it's a permanent portal that's just opened, and just let all the dinosaurs in.
You see, you fucked up like that. No.
Call that welcome to Jurassic World.
Carlos comes riding a dinosaur. You know what I would do? I would write down anything important that happened in 2003. I would go back to like baseball games,
9/11.
basketball game. That happened 2 years prior. Motherfucker, you don't know history.
You would have shown up, but like, hey, I'm trying to fix. Oh
no, I'm too late. No, I would just find anything that I could bet money on. Go back to 2003. Boom. Yo, I bet this team wins this game. I bet all my money.
Girl, I would do that. Win. I would do that with wrestling. See all the matches from and be like, I bet he's gonna win. I bet they're gonna win. Girl.
And you would just come on, like that's
smart.
I
used to tell that to my dad because it would air here 2 days before. It would air over there in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
he never did it. But I would be like, hey, this person's gonna win, just so you know.
What a dummy.
Right.
I would defend my little boy self, like from bullies and stuff. My cousins were there for me some of the times, but like at one point they were just adults. They couldn't just come in and beat up a kid.
I would sleep with my bully's dad.
Oh, like, that's a good one.
I effed your dad. What's up?
That's a good one. Yeah, I think I'll give my little self advice, or like my little self, trying to do YouTube.
YouTube wasn't there yet, but
I guess so. But like,
we could have had it ready.
Exactly. Like, hey, there's gonna be this website in 2005, and you're gonna need this.
Have all the videos ready to upload, so you have like 2 years of like.
Yeah, like come on, just do anything. Like just do fucking bullshit. Yeah, I think that's true. I would do that. Joe, would you do something? G said.
2003 is kind of like.
It's like an odd year. It's like kind of like.
I was too young.
That's true.
Yeah. I was like 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did say. Yeah, don't say that.
But a lot of good movies did come out in 2003. That was a great year.
Yeah, I would definitely experience that because I know theaters. I remember when Freddy vs. Jason showed up and everyone was in theaters.
I felt like I was in a theater every Friday in the 2000s.
That's nice.
Because every Friday there was something coming out.
Yeah. Oh, man, that would have been fun. Yeah, but thank you so much for the question, Bo.
Thank you.
And I think that's basically everything we've got.
Perfect. So let's explain the rules again.
Yep.
On Friday, you're going to get a Friday the 13th episode that's already been recorded. So we won't be reading comments there. And then on Monday next week or Tuesday, you will be getting the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 Better Watch Out episode, which already has been recorded as you're listening to this. So we won't be reading comments there. We're not ignoring you. They're just already been recorded. So they're in the past, but future for you. You know how time works, time cut.
But then when we come back, we got all of those to read.
Yeah, so... when we come back officially, we'll be able to read all the comments for our Black Christmas episode 2006, which will be released for Christmas Eve or Day, whatever Tuesday falls on.
Yeah.
Eve. Yeah, Eve. So thank you so much for listening. It's gonna feel like a crazy weird time travel week for everybody.
So just pretend like you're just with us in Time Cut. That's it.
Yeah.
In Time Cut, we used a time machine and went back and forth. That's all we did.
They did it once, but yeah.
But we did it multiple times. We got the sonar. hook up.
Yeah, we managed to stock up on it. We had a whole backpack full. We were ready to go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anyways, I'm very tired. I hope you
too.
guys have a great week, a great night. I love you guys, and remember,
Stay spooky, stay sexy, and we are connected.
see you in your dreams.
Bye.
Mwah.
What was that?
Greg.
Horror Daddies.